Alright, I'm sitting on the ground, so we'll see like how disastrous this is. And also, what we aren't talking about today, my bangs. Don't bring it up. Hello, and welcome back to the Plies and Hellhounds channel. I am your human host, Gabby. You can find me everywhere online as Gabbigales and all my hand-dyed yarn at Plies and Hellhounds and pliesandhellhounds.com. In this week's video, I am going to... Oh, thank you, Audrey, the littlest Baru. I needed to clean the living room, and that meant moving my giant pile of whips. So I thought this week I could go through them, but with you. Some of them. I think there's one I can't show you yet. That's the plan. I have a couple finished objects that I do want to share too. This is D-Stash. I have to put more on D-Stash and figure out what I want to do. I found a quilt that I put together and then realized I don't want a quilt. So now I just don't know what to do with this. That's it. It's been a weird week. A lot of good things have happened. And yet I still feel like it's not great. I don't know. Spring is weird on emotions. I bought a bunch of plants and the end. I'm on the floor. I don't want to cut my bangs. I have a week until Connecticut Sheep and Wool. There's just many things happening. So I'm going to start with my finished objects, and then I will get into the whip pile, which is sitting like right outside of shot. I had to take them out of their photo shoot. But look, I got new plants. Don't look at this one, see if it's dying. It's fine. And I got this one. This is an Amazonian something, and I forgot the name of this. The tags are in that closet, and if I open that closet, everything will fall out. So I love them so much. I have the window in here is south facing, so I've got one in like a macrame hanger, and one of them just kind of living next to Sylvia, who is my fiddle fig. Named her Sylvia Plath. She is not living up to her name, but I'm not mad about it. So, oh, so happy. I had to clean out like 6 plants over from the winter that I just neglected until their death. But I have 2 fiddle leaf babies. Ugh. And I'm trying to save my Swiss cheese guy. We'll see. This is not a plant video yet. Just give it time. I've got so many finished objects. I showed you last video that I did this. Where's the hat? That I finished a baby bonnet and a baby onesie, and I'm borrowing my friend's plier things to put snaps on it so they don't have to deal with buttons on the butt flap. And I did finish, I haven't woven in any ends yet, a sweet pea tunic thing. It's a sweet pea dress by Mita Phillip. I ran out of the self-striping yarn, but I figure baby wear leggings or like diaper, like if you just put leggings on underneath this, it'll be fine. So it's just like a sweet pea shirt. I think I did the 6-month size. I have to look it up again. Rodney on my iron base, and then this is Biscott Yarns. I think it was called like the Wizarding School self-striping, and I really like how it just kind of has like the micro stripes of the gold in there. It is kind of swirling, but it's self-striping. So this was super cute and super fun. And I'm just going to do some like plain, I think I have pink buttons, but maybe like some plain gray buttons. I have to go in my button stash, which is also in there, and see what I have. And I also did 4 newborn socks out of Felici's mint chocolate chip self-striping. The plan was to have them all be different so they didn't have to mix and match, and then I accidentally created basically 2 of the same sock. So 4 socks to mix and match and not have to worry about finding them. And then this baby's gifts are done. After I block and weave in ends and sew on buttons and put on snaps, but basically done. The baby shower for this recipient isn't until June, so I have a little bit of time to do that, but not much. All right, let's dive into whips. Let me grab this. So this is my main whip bin. It lives next to the couch, so I can reach everything from the couch. I don't know where to put this. So together, let's go through this. This is empty. I know that. It is Eden Cottage Yarn project bag from many, many moons ago. But this had the socks and all the baby knits in it. So I just have to take everything out and put it all away. This, I know exactly what this is. I'll try to remember to say the bags. Don't talk about my bangs. If I remember. This I got at the Loop Studio when they came to New York in 2019. I think so. 2018. It was a time, and it was pre-pandemic. And this is holding my Estrella cardigan by Andrea Mowry, and I'm knitting this out of my spring collection on the penny base. And I'm about to separate for the sleeves. I think I'm like 6 rows away from sleeve separation. This is the outside. Yeah. I am loving it. I'm accidentally doing more of a blush crepe solely because I messed up, but I am really enjoying it. Super pretty. So I'm doing Oh Darling, which is the smoky purple as the main color, and then the stripes are Opia, which is this like swampy warm green. A blush crepe, which is this very light peach, and then Deny This, which is just like a nice medium charcoal. I'm doing the second size, I believe. I think it gives you like 36 or 38 inches as a bust circumference, and I wanted a I didn't want a like fitted cardigan. I wanted to like wear open cardigan. I was hoping to get this done for Connecticut Sheep and Wool. I do not think that will be the case, but I would like to separate for the sleeves and then be able to just have it on the table so people can see it situation. It's just a little less unruly once your sleeves are separated. You know? Yeah. So this one is an active whip. Have been working on it. Haven't touched it in a little bit, but I knew what was in the bag. This is my Matterroot Eclipse. I think this is, yes, oh no, am I done? No, this is the outline tee by Jessame, I believe. I am knitting this out of my Oh My God It's Happening colorway from Indie Untangled on my Selkie base, and I think the only thing I have left to do is pick up the arm and the neck for the ribbing. That is it. And weave in some. I did not do my drops correctly, so I have to weave in all but one of my drops I did incorrectly. That's just me. I figured that would happen. Because me. So yeah, this is so close to being done. I'm going to, I think, push this up because I want to wear this. This is going to be a very good spring summer top. So I'm going to put this on top of the pile, and maybe I will make myself pick up some stitches tonight because it is going to fly off the needles as soon as I start working on it. I even have all the needles in the bag. Ugh, yeah, so this we're finishing this. This is an empty bag, so yep, this is just empty. This is the Gasley's bag. I got it on Etsy. I don't remember who I got it from. Okay. Oh, I have to look up the pattern for this. I cast this on last month, and I'm really enjoying it, even though I don't remember the name of the pattern. And I am knitting this out of some Woolberry in the Mumakil colorway. Mumakil? It's one of her Lord of the Rings ones. But I super enjoyed working on this cuff and 1 inch of pattern. I swear. I swear. And the color is stunning. Again, this is the first time I've ever worked with Woolberry fiber yarns, and I'm enjoying this color immensely. And she does include a little mini skein in her sock set. So I think the pattern's on my phone. They are the Retro Socks by D19 Eco-Friendly Life. There you go. And I use all Knit Companion for all of my knitting patterns on my phone. So this is the Retro Socks. I'm knitting them on a size 1, Knit Pro Zings, and I do want these socks. They're not mindless. They are kind of pay attention-y, but I think they would be good like knit group knitting or like coffee shop knitting if I did that. I swear, I've only had 1 cup of coffee. I did make another one to record this because it's pretty much nap time, as you can see in the background. So this is an active whip. I'm going to start a little like active whip, but not trying to finish immediately pile, which you can't see, but I have one. This is another Madder Root, her purple knit bag. Please don't also perceive the burn scar. It's just in that gross dry stage. These are the Pisces socks by Laura Peters for Jake. She did originally use my yarn to design this pattern because I'm a Pisces, and Jake picked it out of my Ravelry library for his Thor Ragnarok colorway that he dyed up also many moons ago. The cable needle in the sock. So I have one full sock done, and then ready. I am past the heel, and I think I'm almost done with the gusset decreases on the second sock. I have to finish these socks. I cast these on for his birthday in 2020. His birthday is in less than a month. So I'm going to actually put these on top of the pile. I will pick up the stitches for the outline tee. So I'm even past the gusset decreases on this. I would like to finish these for Jake's birthday this year. I had big dreams for his birthday, and then cash money has gotten in the way. Turns out I can't afford to create a woodworking studio. It's just unfair. So I think I will try and finish these to go along with the gifts that I could get him. Because he loves hand knit socks. He loves hand dyed yarn. He dyed the yarn himself. And he loves him a lace sock. This is like top of the list now. Besides priorities. I have a lot of... I need a knitcation, I think. So this casting on, picking up some sleeve stitches, and these. Maybe I'll make this my dye knitting for Connecticut Sheep and Wool, the rest of the Connecticut Sheep and Wool stuff. This one looks less ominous. This is another Madder Root bag. I don't have a problem. This is her tartan, and then it's got the wax canvas bottom. It has been through some things. That's for sure. Oh, these are just vanilla socks. Okay. These are pretty low-key. Yeah, these are just some vanilla socks out of Opia? Ooh, sorry. Regia. Just some good old-fashioned Regia self-striping. I'm assuming this is like board game slash if we are going to the movies again knitting, so I am going to put these in the low-key pile again, because one day we might go back to the movies. We had a good month where we went a couple times. Now that's gone too. Okay, I have 2 more bags in here, and then I have a pile. This is what I feared. Oh no, what is it called? It's Sam's pattern. Sunglow? Sunglow Tee. Okay, this is my shame knitting at this point. This is the beginning of a Sunglow Tee by Samantha Guerin Designs. It is knit on a US 3 needle, and I keep having to take mine out of this project, so it is just living on these 9-inch circs while I continue to neglect it. I'm using Quince & Co.'s Sparrow, which is 100% linen, and I believe this was the same yarn. No, this was similar yarn. It was a linen yarn that she used to design it. I actually have a tank top out of that yarn, and I thoroughly enjoy it. I'm using Chicory. This is going to be like the main color, and I will put on the screen what color this is. I think it's like apricot. And I do want this shirt. I do really want this t-shirt. I just got distracted. I don't even remember when this was designed pre-pandemic, so I think I'm gonna blame wedding knitting got in the way. I'm gonna say wedding knitting got in my way. I'm one repeat away from like picking up and knitting the main body of the sweater, so I do want this. I really want this. Out of the 3 projects that I said I need to work on, I will put this as number 4. It's not something I need now. I'm not knitting it for a specific show. It's not... I would like it done before the end of summer. If I can get it done for like August, I think that'd be good, because then I still get like 2 good months of wear out of it for this year. And I cannot remember the name of who makes these bags, but like, you know, right? You know? I have one other bag in here, and it is just Advents. Just old Advents. Oh, are these the tiny socks? These might be the tiny socks. Yeah, I think this is the sock bunting that from 2020, I think was when we did this. My friend Lauren and I. It's in my nightshades bag. This is very low-key. I'm just gonna throw that over there. So yeah, now the rest of this is yarn labels and a rogue cake of yarn for reasons. Round 2. Oh, my wrist. I'm dying. This one is a secret. You can't have it. The last 3 projects that I actively have going. This hasn't even made it to a project bag yet. I've just been working on it on my desk while I was on hold for the last 2 days. And this is the Salt Air Tee by Samantha Guerin Designs. I am test knitting it for her. And I'm test knitting it on my Selkie base in the Ponkin colorway. And oh boy, I'm already planning my second one. Might want to hold a double with mohair. Haven't decided. Have the color picked out. I just need to see if I have any left over after Connecticut Sheepin' Wool. And if I do, I'm probably going to cast on immediately. I'm so excited for this. It's another lace yoke crop top. And I wear my Pine Creek all the time. And I cannot wait to have another t-shirt. I also knit the Pine Creek out of Selkie because that was like right when I introduced Selkie into the shop. So I'm just so excited. I'm so excited for this. I can't wait to see, like, testers have been posting their projects and it makes me want to die. It's so pretty. I should probably, I'll put it in my corgi bag. I will put this in a project bag now. I'm assuming it's going to take like 1.5 skeins to make for my size. I'm doing the size 2, maybe like 1.25, but the other skeins on my desk. So the other 2 whips are blankets. This one I'm nowhere near done, but I am enjoying it, and there's no deadline. I'm just loving it. And this is the Moss Stitch blanket by Daisy Farms, and I'm using my full moon colors from last year for it, and I just finished May, so I'm up to date. Is this the back? Is it the front? Doesn't. Audrey, you can't yell. The microphone's right there, ma'am. You also can't be on me during this. Thank you, though. It's not playtime. This is their tennis ball for the day. Take it. Gentle. Thank you. As I was saying, I'm up to May on the blanket. I'm really enjoying this. Yeah. I think I have June caked up and ready to go, but it's just kind of backburnered. There's no deadline for this. I would just like this done maybe this year, but, you know, if not, it's not. I don't know what shape it's going to be. It's pretty wide. But we're already 1, 2, 3, 5, almost halfway done, so I think it's going to end up being a this way blanket. I am using a... Audrey, can you chill on the toes? Absolutely not. A USJ 6mm hook. One of those Susan Bates ones that I found in my stash. And this has just been in an I-91 Shop Hop bag because it's the only thing that will fit. The last whip, and I'm so close to finishing this. I think a couple more nights, I'm going to give myself a rest because my wrist does hurt, is the Log Cabin Crochet Blanket. And I'm using Swish worsted in a bunch of different heathered colors. I will list them on the screen because there's many. And this is for another baby blanket. And I'm really enjoying this. This took me like 2 days to do. I did split it up over a couple nights, but I did a majority of this blanket in one day. Binging Our Flag Means Death and The Gilded Age. I think it's called Gilded Age on HBO. It's The Gilded Age in New York City. And it takes place, I think, on Central Park West. I think, like, all the buildings are going up on Central Park West. Delightful. I will be continuing that. But yeah, I have done this. I am currently working on the border. I did 2 a double crochet row of this tealy blue, and then a single crochet row of it. No, I'm doing 2 single crochet rows of the gray, and then I will be doing a bobble edge in Delft Heather. I have 3 and some change 50-gram skeins of this. I think this will be plenty. A friend did this blanket for another baby shower, and she used about 3 50-gram skeins for hers, and I made my blanket a little bit bigger. So I should be okay. This was very enjoyable to crochet. I would also recommend this for scraps. Audrey's licking the table, so I hope you can't hear that on the microphone. So I think a couple more nights of this and we should be good. I am not a big crocheter. Iron's trying to get Audrey to play so bad. If I don't look at him, maybe it'll work. Yeah, I'm not a big crocheter, but right now, these 2 blankets. Oh, that's really pretty. I think it's working. Hold on. Of course, when I'm trying to record, this is when they do it. Of course. I'm literally about to wrap up. I'm gonna pause. I'll come back. All right. Yeah, these are all my whips. I'm hoping to finish this one soon because this is the biggest thing for this group of projects, and it's just gonna be smooth sailing from that point out. Yeah, that's everything I'm working on currently, and it's not as bad as I thought it was going to be. Sewing projects I'm not even looking at because I know there's one, and I know it's the Robe Bluet by Daring Do Patterns, and it's sitting right up there. There's also a pencil knit skirt. I think I I think I like scrapped that because I wasn't going to make it. I was not going to make it at all. Are you so tired now, Iris? Yeah, other than that, I have been reading. Let me get my reading journal real quick. Did I read? I don't remember where I left off when I told you. I think I talked to you about Neon Gods and Electric Idol by Katie Roberts, and the 3rd book in her Dark Olympus series, Wicked Beauty, came out or is coming out like next. I want to read that. Since then, I have read Haunting Adeline, which, have I talked to you about this? If I did, forgive me. The 2nd book in the Cat and Mouse duology by H.D. Carlton, and it is a dark romance. There is lots of healing in it, way more healing than I thought. I feel like I told you about this. Yeah, Kindle Unlimited, dark romance, like real dark. Then April happened. I read The Never King. I am blanking on the author's name, but the 2nd book is coming out, and this is a reverse harem Peter Pan retelling where Peter Pan is technically evil and Neverland is dying. Every year on the 18th birthday of the next darling generation, Peter Pan comes and kidnaps her. And Winnie Darling, it is her 18th birthday. Her mom has basically gone insane since her kidnapping. And so she's like ready to fight and ready to go. And yeah, it's good. It's really good. It's a good like dark retelling of like post the regular Peter Pan story, and it also like expands on the world of Neverland. Like they've got Hook and the Pirates, but they've also got some Fae, and they kind of like dip into like the Lost Boys a little bit more. That was not the correct term to use. It was really good. It was like 200 pages. She put a lot of she included so much like world building and backstory into a 200-page book. So I will 100% be reading the 2nd book. It is called The Dark One, and I'm very excited for it. Like, there's 2 different sides to the shadows. There's the life shadow and, like, the dark shadow, and so I think we're gonna learn more about the dark shadow. It's just, it good. Very good. Do read. A little bit of a dark romance, but enjoy. Big enjoy. And now, yeah, now I'm working on Zodiac Academy Book 6. It is diving straight into it and making me all of the nervous. So I can't wait. Cannot wait. I am thoroughly enjoying that. I don't remember what it's called. It's the Never After series, the third one. The first two were Hooked and Scarred. The third one, which is Wizard of Oz retelling, is coming out on like Tuesday. So I'm super excited for that. I just love eating up these tiny little delicious retelling stories all over the place. That is what I've been up to. That is what I've been reading and knitting and not knitting. Next week is Connecticut Sheep and Wool, so I won't be putting a video out next week. April also just threw me because, again, there's 5 weeks this year, and I feel like I took a very long hiatus from making videos when I did not. I did not. Thank you, Iron. Well, thank you, bud. So with that, thank you so much for watching, for supporting the shop, supporting this channel. If you like this video and want to see more, feel free to stick around by hitting that subscribe button, and we will see you in the next one. Goodbye.